Alright, welcome back to another Football Manager update. First things first, must apologise for the last video. It looks like the gameplay footage was corrupted and a bit jittery. I think it really got bad around the time of the first sort of gameplay, really. And really apologise about that. Shame it was for quite an important video as well. Obviously, it didn't go the result we wanted, but gonna get the result we want. But there you go. Hopefully, I've rectified what that issue was, and it won't be doing it in this one. I can't really test it without playing a game, but the next game I have is the beginning of the league, so just gotta hope that it doesn't mess up. So, is the fixtures as they line up in the first month? I'm actually really happy with those first couple of months there. None of them are predicted to finish particularly highly. I think Portsmouth and Cardiff are two promoted teams. They're all like we've got a really tricky month coming up, sort of slowly further down. I mean, that one's going to be a really, really tricky one. Leeds, Norwich, Sheffield United, Derby, West Brom, having Watford, Borough, Leeds in that one as well. So there's going to be some tricky months later on, but these first couple of months are nice and easy to get going with. And we've got obviously Colchester and the Carabao Cup. We made the semi-final of the Carabao Cup last year, if you remember. I'll show you the transfers. It's been busy. It's always very exciting. It's always very exciting, the pre-season when you're looking at transfers. So I'll show you the outs first. We sold Cook, our goalkeeper, for 3 million, just on 3 million to Sheffield United. Sold Charlie Bryan. I figured with Bove coming in, who was a pre-agreed transfer, and obviously War already there, and obviously have a striker coming in as well, and I was going to have Friday come back as a striker. He probably wasn't going to get into the team, so a lot of these players, I figured that I might be able to sign on. That might get good. I always do the 50% buyback clause, 50% of next transfer fee and a buyback, a range price that isn't too high. So I did that with Brian and with Jerry Hughes. Obviously, Jerry Hughes was our backup right back, so they're both gone to Derby. But I've got in so basically, I think I've agreed 5 million with the buyback fee, but with the 50% back, that means I have to buy them for 2.5 million, and they could be really good for 2.5 million. So that's what I've got involved. And obviously, if I don't get in time, then I still get 50% of the transfer fee, so it's not too bad. Obviously, Ruggiero gone for free. We knew about that one. There's a fair few loans. Weirdly enough, Omar McIver, the World Cup has just happened in this game, 2030 World Cup, and Omar McIver went to the World Cup with Jamaica. Two players that went to the World Cup, Jordan Ina, our right back, and Omar McIver went with Jamaica. They were knocked out in the second round, 5-0 to England. England were actually the holders of they won the 2026 World Cup. I don't know who won the 23 one. Felipe Zagrino has gone for 25.5 million. I just wouldn't accept an offer, and I just went. Brighton offered 10 million. I want 25, and they went fine. So they offered 25 in a bit. I accepted that because basically, I know he was good. He's not my ball playing defender that I wanted. I always felt like he could give the ball away when I didn't want him to. So I'll go on to show you who I've replaced him with. Aaron Smart's gone for 7.5 million as well, which I was buzzing with. That was on transfer deadline day. They offered 3 million. I went, no, I want 10, and they went 4, and they went 7.5, and they accepted it. So 7.5. So I got 40 million in transfer fees. So these are the guys I bought in. Finley Ferguson, we know about. He was a pre-agreed striker. I'm really excited by him. He looks quite good, really good in the air. He's really tall, 6'4". He's strong-ish, 11. Not fantastic, but he's not too slow for a tall striker. Good finishing, good composure. Yeah, we'll see how it goes with him. Could be a good one. John Bacon is basically, he's got a great name, but he's basically going to be my backup left back. Signed him from Chelsea for free. It's that contract. He's not too bad, but his potential is fantastic. So I'm excited to get him involved. Managed to get the goalkeeper Palomba, 3.2 million, which I'm really excited with because he's worth over double that. He's a really good goalkeeper, so I'm happy to have him in. Got this guy on loan from Man United. He's basically going to be my backup left winger. I don't like to play the pre-season friendlies because I know what my best team is. I know what what formation and tactics I want to play. It's just I simulate them. But he's been doing really well. He scored 3 goals, which when I signed him, the board weren't happy with him, but he's good. Got this guy. He was out of contract. You had to pay the compensation, but yeah, good ball playing central defender. He doesn't quite fit in to the first. Like he'll be sort of my third best centre back. John Catton. I got him on a free as well, right back. He's been heavily touted for a while. Had a decent season in the Championship last year. 2.1 was the compensation I had to pay on his out of contract fee. But he's a complete wing back, which is good, which means he can do all sorts of things. Got this guy is a really good ball playing central defender. He's probably going to be first choice. 22 years old. Look at that, 3.5 stars, 4.5 stars, really highly rated. He's my highest paid player, 30k a week. Georgian. I'm going to try and pronounce his name. Nika Dekanoidze. Okay? Nico Dekanoidze. There you go. I'm good at that. German Juarez is another Argentine goalkeeper. So my sort of backup goalkeeper was obviously Cook, who I sold. So I managed to get in Palomba and Juarez on free. Obviously, Bove, you know about. He's our record signing. 5 million, but he's going to be our backup right midfielder, obviously, because Joe Ward just can't be replaced. But what I've really tried to do is I have my out and out wingers, my guys who go around the outside. So that's obviously Diogo and War. Those are my first choice. But my second choice are inverted wingers. So I want them to cut in. So the idea is that I would start my outside wingers. If it's not working, then I have my backup wingers who would cut in and change the game a little bit. So that's what Jida and Bove would be. And I got this guy. Basically, I wasn't planning on selling Zagrino until the end of the window at all, really. Then I saw this bid and I thought, okay, I'll try and see if I can get a young lone centre back in. And I got this guy from Man United. Really promising. Another ball playing defender. 6'1", 19 years old. Yeah, looks really good. So that's it. I've just gone ball playing centre backs. That's what I want. That's what worked last year. Obviously, I tried to have a word with who was it, Piras, but I think they wanted 113 million, which I couldn't afford. So yeah, obviously not made as quite as much money as last year, but I saw Henry in January, didn't I? So yeah, so it's another season where it looked like I was going to be outspending in terms of I was spending more money than what I bought in, but then I had two big sales in Zagrino and Smart, which pushed it back up. I'll show you what we did in pre-season. We played Liverpool Celtic final, and we won 2 of those games without conceding a goal against Celtic in final, which is decent, I think. Apparently, we played quite well against Liverpool, despite losing 3-1. We were 3-0 down quite quickly. Managed to pull that back. I'll try and find the stats now. Yeah, sorry about that. Computer was being a bit weird, so I've had to restart it and go again. But yeah, so going back to the Liverpool, lost 3-1. It's acting weird again. We're back. I'm not going to look at the stats. I can't be bothered. Yeah, we didn't do too badly. I'll show you the preview. It's always handy to look at the championship preview. What the bookies think are going to happen. We are clear favourites to win the league. 5-1 on. I've never been that clear to win the league. And of the Dream 11, 9 are Concord players. Palomba, Larson as well. He's not even. I don't think he's going to be my starting defender. I'm going to have Marsh over him, the Georgian defender who I'll perfect his name. Oh, there is Marsh there. Right, okay, so they actually they've got 3 central defenders that are so good. One of them's going in the right back. Diogo, Aparamore, War, all our midfielders, and Ferguson's our striker. There's Rogers and Laird, who I think are both Watford. But yeah, the bookies are heavily putting us as favourites to win the league and to get promoted. Yeah, it's always a bit disconcerting because I don't. I think we were favourites last year and we finished nowhere near it. I gotta show you something actually. It's always interesting to look at the transfer activity of the. I'm not sure how you do it. Transfers. Well, I don't watch my club. Oh, how do I do it? Yeah, if I can find out transfers, that'll be it, won't it? Kind of. Movements. Window. Yeah, this is more like it. Leeds have just been selling like crazy, man. If we could just look at... You can arrange it by net spend. So obviously at the top, we've got the greatest spenders. Derby have a net spend of 10.5. We are obviously quite far down. Leeds have got a net spend of minus 80. That was minus 100 before. But minus 84 million. They've been selling players like crazy. We seem to do it every year. Yeah, we're down here. We're fourth and bottom of a net spend of negative 30 million, which is good. I don't think we've never spent more than we've made. I'm quite proud of that, to be honest. I'm not saying that's going to be the case. Obviously, if we don't get promoted this year, then we'll have to spend big. We've actually got a transfer budget of over 50 million now as a result of that Zagrino and the Smart sale. And obviously, if we get promoted, then we're going to have to spend a lot of money to stay in the Premier League. But yeah, I say it's exciting. I am excited. I'm also a little bit apprehensive. The board were really understanding, actually. They just quickly changed their plan. Like, don't worry, get promoted next year then. And that was it. They didn't come down on me. I'm obviously still on the job, so they didn't sack me. But yeah, first game of the season, home to Rotherham. We're heavy favourites to win it. Looks like Moore's injured, which is slightly annoying. Okay. I'm going to start Aina over Caton. Just simply because Aina's more suited. Two ball-playing defenders, and Boy and Aina, Palomba in the goal, Opara, Gordon, Warmore, Diogo, Ferguson. Right. Yeah, okay. Got Green in defence. I'm going to put Larson on there. No offence, Green. Julia Marina, Friday. Both injured already. He's actually out for about 5 weeks at the beginning of the season. They want to start more. So risky. I'm going to start Marina and keep more on the bench. Here we go. Not all quite suited to it, but here you go. It's a bit hot on there. I'll take this off. First game of the season. Obviously, we're beginning our last season at the Aspect Arena. We are moving to our new stadium. It's going to be 14,000 seater, so it's not massive, but it's about 3 times the size as this. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there and leave it in no doubt. Rotherham at home. Nice one to start off with. Let's go. Come on then. Nicely done. Here's the new boy. I'll get used to his name eventually. Diogo. Oh, hit the post, and War finishes it off. 4th minute, lovely start. Diogo smashed it off the post. War finishes it off. Just to let you know, I obviously saw the predicted players to finish top scorer. Ferguson was predicted to finish top scorer, and I think Moore was predicted to finish best player. So always interesting to look at that as well coming into the season. Moore really developed quite fastly at the end of last season, so I was really proud of him. Gordon, what's he got to do? Opara, Aina, here we go again. Puts it again. Marina, War. Lovely ball. Ferguson. Oh, should have done better there. He'll be a threat from crosses, Ferguson. He's very tall. He's good in the air. Free kick for Watt. Got some good free kick takers in the club as well now. Goes it round into the net. 2-0. Joe Waugh is second. It's a good game to start with, I think, at home to Rotherham. Well, they've got a free kick here. Hang on. Oh, Palumba claims it. Decanoidze. That's his name. It's Waugh. He's on a warpath. It's Finlay Ferguson. It's 3-0 in 21 minutes. Finlay Ferguson's goal in his debut. An assist by Waugh. Waugh is already looking like the absolute world beater that he is. We're 3-0 up. It's a wonderful start of the season. Love it. Obviously after the disappointing end for the last two. Third time's a charm. It's Joe Waugh. For the hat-trick. Ooh, not far wide. Cutting in this time. Usually goes wide, but we got another opportunity here. This is domination from the boys. He's offside? No, he's not. Oh, it's headed away. Decanoidze. Gordon Boy. Decanoidze. Yeah, ball playing defenders. That's what it's about. Basically got playmakers in your centre defence. Brilliant. He's coming forward with it as well. I bet that's the keeper. Sweeper keeper as well as that keeper, so he's obviously used to playing the ball. It's Joe Waugh. Puts across. Oh! Block shot, another corner. We're dominating, lads. This is absolutely absolute domination from the boys. Top of the league already. Bit too excited to get out. We're not even halfway through the first game when we're top of the league and getting excited about it. But yeah, you can only beat who you're up against. And we're doing alright here. Lovely ball that. It's Joe Waugh for a hat-trick. Scuffs it wide. Nicely done, Jordan Niner. We're just dominating here. Oh, get and go. Oh. Waugh hat-trick is definitely happening in this game, isn't it? Surely. It's Marina this time. I'm worried about Marina. Now, not like he scored a goal at the end of last season, so I was happy he'd got that. But he's not. There are. It was Marina. Oh. It's another Joe Waugh assist as well. I was literally just talking about how I'm worried about him. I was actually because Dele Alli came back on free transfer and he's only about 33 years old, so I was thinking he might be a good backup to Moore. Couldn't get him in. He went to Leicester in the end. But I was just talking about how talking about how I'm not sure. I was and ahhing between him and McIver, the Jamaican World Cup player, which one I send out on loan. But there you go. Joe Waugh drops it back. Marina smashes it in just to shut me up. Don't worry about that then. That's got some good influential players as well. I've got 3 team leaders there. Highly influential. Very happy. We're 4-0 up at half time on the first game this season. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Cannot be unhappy with that. Yeah, definitely need to calm down, mate. Don't want you getting sent off on your debut. Millwood for Rotherham. Price. Hoyle. Oh, it's Hoyle to his brother, Hoyle. Oh, I'm not sure it's his brothers, but they've got the same surname. They should have scored that, to be honest. I'm going to look if they're Hoyle, if they're brothers. Chris Hoyle. Where's the other Hoyle? Oh, this one. Yeah, Phil Hoyle. Let's keep losing Phil Hoyle. Keep playing around. We're doing alright here. Might make some subs, actually, after the next highlight. Go on, Joe. Oh, he's been tackled. What a rare instance. Marina. Play it wide. Yes. Gordon. Diogo. Gordon. Oh, blocked out. Playing around nicely. Love it. Love it. Just taking your time. Oh, what a ball. Joe Ward for the hat-trick. Absolutely brilliant. What a ball by Chinedu Opara. That was magnificent. And it's a hat-trick on the first game of the season. 2 assists. He's been involved in every goal. Bloody brilliant. Alright, okay. Let's give some boys a run out, shall we? Finley Ferguson got his goal, so I'm going to bring on Ibrahim Friday. I'd really like him to press his claim as a second guy. I'm going to put on Simon Jidder. Make sure he's inverted. Inside forward. That's good, so we'll run at goal. I'll leave it at that for now. Jidder making his debut. Professional debut, actually. He's on loan from Man United. I've got 2 guys on loan from Man United. They're the champions as well, if anyone's interested. Decanoids, yeah. Fair enough. Play back to the keeper. Lindsay. Lovely ball to Joe Watt. He's away again. What's he got? It's fouled. No, he's not. It's a good tackle. And they're away. They've got a breakaway. Phil Hoyle. Oh, he puts it wide. He's had a couple of chances, that lad. Oh, he's Nigerian. This white guy called Phil Hoyle is Nigerian. Okay, I'm assuming the other Hoyle is he? They've taken him off. No, he's English. Okay, well, maybe they're not brothers. There you go. 5-0. First game of the season, 5-0. I think there was a couple of... there was a opening game of the season a few years ago that finished 5-0. Opening game of the season. Yeah, Joe Watt. 3 goals, 2 assists in a 5-0 win. Absolutely brilliant from the lad. He is my favourite player that we've ever had. We've absolutely blitzed him. Good performance, lads. Very happy with the result and where you played. Love it. Great start to the season, boys. This is the one. I've just smashed my glasses off in excitement of what's going on. This is the season. I believe this is the season. I'm happy with the squad. I'm happy with the depth of it. In terms of where we'll revisit, I'll zap on to Leeds away, shall we? Leeds away. They're where they predicted to finish. Season preview. Leeds are predicted to finish 5th. So there you go. So as I told you, I think we got all those 3 in 1 month, or around those sort of games. We have them really close together, all of those teams. But at the beginning of the season, we have a lot of these ones. Yeah, we just played Rotherham. We've got Cardiff. We've got Fleetwood. I think we've got Millwall. I think we've got Portsmouth. Yeah, we've got a lot of these bombs at the beginning of the season. So it'd be nice to get that lead at the beginning of the season. But yeah, okay. Leeds at home. When is it? I think it's 2nd of November. Yeah, 2nd of November. Leeds away, rather, will be the next game I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll be opening a bit of a gap at the top there, or at least establishing ourselves at there. This will be the year. 3rd time lucky, 3rd time's a charm. Going to the Premier League. Come on the beach, boys. Cheers, Dan.